In this CAC business registration video, I'm going to show you guys how to file your annual returns for an incorporated trustees, or what many of us call NGO. So what is annual returns? Annual returns is what you file every year with the CAC, just to let CAC know that you are still in business or you are still interested in doing business, and that you want your business name or your incorporated trustees or your NGO name to still be active on the platform. Like I used to say that the annual returns is not tax. Tax is what you do with the FIRS, but with CAC, you need to show them every year that you are still in business or you are still active or you are still interested in business. So even if your business is not yet running, as long as you have a business name with the CAC or an incorporated trustees or NGO with the CAC, and you want that name to still be active on the portal, you need to make that payment once in a year. And it's a very cheap amount of money. For incorporated trustees, you're paying just 5,000 naira for the whole year. But if you don't pay for a particular year, then you're going to be mandated to pay an extra 5,000 naira as late payment penalty, which is going to make it 10,000 naira, and that is what you don't want to do. So if you have an incorporated trustees and you have not filed your annual returns for the year, and then it's almost the same process if you're filing for a business name or a company. If you check somewhere on your screen, I'm going to link a video there so that you can do your annual filing if it's a company or a business name that you're doing it for. I will also leave the link in the video description. But this very video is to show you how to do your annual filing for an incorporated trustees or an NGO. And if you want me to do it for you, of course, I'll be willing to do that. You can just chat me up using the contact detail in the video description. And also, if you want to do any other kind of registration or you have a query and you want me to help you fix it for a little fee, you can also reach out to me. And finally, before we start, I also run a masterclass where I show you how to do CAC registration, as a business, so that you can be making money doing this registration for other businesses. And also, I have a closed WhatsApp group where I have business owners and people that want to make money online. Maybe you need updates on things that I may not really have time to share on a proper YouTube videos like this. You can always get access to those stuffs in the closed WhatsApp group. So I'll also leave the link to that WhatsApp group in the video description if you want to be a member of that group. So without wasting any further time, let's jump to my laptop and let me show you how to file your annual returns for any incorporated trustees or NGO. All right, the very first thing you want to do is to sign into post.cac.gov.ng, and once you log in to that URL, it's going to bring you up to a page that look like this, and you want to sign in. So I'll go ahead and sign in, and then it's going to bring you to a page that look like this. So the next thing you want to do, of course, is to type in the exact name of the incorporated trustee or the NGO that you are trying to file your annual returns for. You can also use the registration number to do your search. So I'll go ahead and put in the name right here, and then I'm going to click on the search button. Okay, once I do so, it's going to display the company or the incorporated trustee. Now in this case, you can see the company name, the registration number, and the rest of them. So the next thing you want to do here is to proceed to dashboard. All right, so here you can see all of the things that you can do on your incorporated trustees, post incorporated activities. So here I want to do annual returns, just like my video topic says. So I'm going to click on annual return, and then I'm going to come in here, or I can come here, and then I'm just going to click on start annual returns. Okay, so once it brings me here, you can see here, these are all the years that this particular incorporated trustee or this NGO have filed for. You can see all of them here. And if you scroll a little bit down, you will see that you have all the years that you are defaulting in filing for. So if I click on this, you will see that this particular incorporated trustees has only 1 year that they have not filed. And what this means is that because I am doing this filing in January 2025, it means this person is not going to be paying any late payment fee, which I always advise people to do. For example, if you wait till later in the year or till 2026, you'll be paying extra 5,000 naira just because you're paying late. So this person is doing it very early, and it all makes sense. So what you're going to do right now is that since we know that we only have 1 year to file for, you're just going to come in here and click on start process. Okay, so once you get to this page, you will see that as a matter of fact, this is the only form that you will need to fill in this annual return filing. But then they are segmented into different categories. So the first category here is the Incorporated Trustees detail itself. That means the particular NGO details itself. And as you can see here, they have already been pre-recorded. So what you already have in your record on the CAC database will be automatically displayed for you here. So usually you don't necessarily have to fill in anything here. So if you go to the next section, you see the trustees detail. Okay, so here, if you scroll down, here you will see that they're going to, let's see. Okay, so you can see here that we don't have any trustee recorded here. Normally, you're supposed to have the trustees here because it's supposed to also be in your record on the CAC database, but obviously it's not there now. That means you have to fill in these details manually again. So it's simple. All you need to do is for each of the trustees to collect their details, and then you're going to fill it in here as you can see here. So here, all you need to put in is the first name and the surname, which are compulsory. The other name is not compulsory, the date of birth, the gender, the nationality, the contact details, phone number, email address, and occupation. Then you want to come to this next section, which is the service address. Okay, so the service address of this particular trustee, you want to put in the name, the local government, the postcode. You can see here the address as necessary. Okay, so from there you want to come to the residential address and do the same thing. And then you want to come to means of identification. You want to fill in the ID type, and then you want to fill in the identification number. You can actually use just a single trustee. So for example, this particular business has had, I think, quite a number of trustees, but I just used only one. Okay, so it doesn't matter. You don't need to put in all the trustees. Just one trustee is enough to help you get this done. Okay, once you do that, you come to the next section, which talks about the particulars of the governing council, that is the executives. Okay, so here again, I don't think we necessarily have to fill in anything. If I scroll down, okay, you will see here that the executives here have already been recorded or pre-generated from the CAC database, so I don't need to fill them in again, except I want to add new executives. Okay, but here we already have them, so that means we don't need to do anything here again. All right, so here you can see annual returns for this particular year. You just fill in your financial year when you're starting, when you're ending, the gross asset, the net asset, the bankers, okay, the bank balances at the financial year end. If you don't have all of these details, I'm sure the owner of the NGO should be able to provide all of this because it has been, used already during the registration proper. Okay, so once you are done with all of this, you want to come down here and then you want to fill in either the name of a trustee or a secretary or just any executive or any authorized person in the NGO. You want to fill in the full name here, and then you want to mention the description if the person is a trustee, if it's the secretary, or any post or designation that the person is holding. And then once you're done filling this form, you're going to come here and click and continue. Then I'm going to save and continue. Okay, so here you can see the preview. So all you need to do is just to go all the way down and make sure that all your information are well represented. And then once that is done, you will go ahead and proceed to payments. Okay, so you can see here that all you need to do here is just to pay in your 5,000 naira. Okay, so all you need to do here is just to click on the remitter button here. Okay, so you just come here, you click on submit, then you choose your payment type. Okay, fill in your payment details, and then you're going to make payment. And once you're done making payments, you're going to go to the next phase. Okay, so once you make your payment, it's going to redirect you to this page. Okay, so you can just download your payment receipt here, and then you go to the last stage of this filing, which is to upload documents. So I'm going to click on upload documents. Okay, so here you can see here they said statement of affairs or the statement of account. As you can see here, it's optional, so I will just leave it blank. It's not an issue. Okay, so once I do that, I will just come here and click on submit, and then this process is completed successfully. So if I come back to the dashboard here, you will see that this particular one is now pending approvals. So all I need to do is just to keep checking it up, and then when it's approved, it's going to appear here as an approved registration. So that is how easy it is for you to be able to file your annual returns for Incorporated Trustees. So guys, this is how to file your annual returns for your Incorporated Trustees, or what we call the NGO. I hope you understood it. If there's any aspect of this video that you don't understand, then let me know in the comment section. I'll do my best to respond to as many comments as you guys put in the comment section. If you like this video, please give it a like and help me share it so that more people who need information like this can get to see it. If you are an unsubscribed visitor to this channel and you want to see more digital marketing and make money online videos like the one that you have just watched, why not click the subscribe button and turn on the alert bell so that YouTube can notify you when next I make my videos. Also, you can check my resources link if you want to reach out to me. They are all in the video description. Thank you. I'll see you in my next video.